Why did we come here? Not that I'm scared or anything. It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go.
Ah!
Quick, do something! Paimon's intuition says that if he gets us, he's...
Who are you? Beyond the heavens? Don't... I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any...
Whew. Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon. Yep. You don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Gods protect me!
No. Stop freaking out and stand still.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey! Paimon already said nothing. Was it something Paimon said? Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients.
Exactly! We said we're not ghosts. Why would you call them... Although, clients...
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Meng. It's his first time working a
Funeral...
Oh, you know Zhang Li? Well, that saves me a lot of I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, a satisfying trade to be in, though. And Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
Yeah, if we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine. Sooner or later.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose, but be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a... Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to...
Whoa! That's... There's a lot to unpack here.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather... We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore it went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, Funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not...
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Adventure? You must hail from... Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise.
Wood? What?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me. Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be... Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier. Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
Ah, we're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of...
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you. You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
When did we become... Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. She's a weird one.
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition. Oh, since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll... First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about...
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like...
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Mind the side effects.
like the old ways are the most reliable after. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the I fulfill the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the millilith prompt. Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by... The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile.
What do they buy?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so. All right, Mung, keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business...
I'm still not sure that...
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not... It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again.
You must be the director's...
Not us! We're just...
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't... The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her? Going.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More... I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and...
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up?
Poor guy's giving up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We?
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well...
Stop adding little...
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least. Lighten up. The way I see it, people make what people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long. Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
wouldn't say that.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all. I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become all right, let's get going.
Director, wait. What about Big...
Big G? Who's that? We've been in...
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of.
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral...
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life. Go and find some other poor soul. Good.
Why do they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Try your luck betting on Jay?
The doctor will see you.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not in need. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call them.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your
You really don't give up, do you?
Are you trying to make... Thank you.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development.
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the adventure. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G? As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the morgue. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of a... Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that...
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Mung, I'm back. I'm afraid we're...
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. I've already
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Big G was one of them. I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious How would I ever come to terms?
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Mung has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent...
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find... Those people we found today were also Mung's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are.
Wong Hill, childhood friends? Seems...
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Park? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring... I think that...
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic...
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell, and if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, the symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think...
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right?
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right... However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location. And we need... Come with me, my trusty assistants.
I guess I'll come...
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism. The one... When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the big...
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
rituals are you?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated. You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the... I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to... And the best way to do that is to make a great show of...
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old. Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha? They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods, that resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices...
Paimon didn't see that coming.
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague... We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead. So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient... Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. Oh, you're finally here! We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it? All right, let's get down to business.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
With the wind!
I'm counting on you!
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword!
Taking a turn for the better.
The doctor was seeing.
Mind the side effects.
The doctor was seeing.
Rain outlines your fate.
A bitter pill.
Let's dance.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help.
Great. In which case, you've been pranked. This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an... And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your... So riddle me this. If I didn't do any...
The curse was... Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow. I shall...
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses, since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our...
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Big G?
I didn't mean to...
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon...
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much...
Mind the side effects.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place.
This explanation sounds...
Actually, she pretty much...
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional and...
I just wanted to check up on my friends. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so
it must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still...
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng...
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time...
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids,
So, all of this? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you...
I can't. It's too high for me.
That's right, yes! He used to be so You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people, I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songzi.
Well... If that's the... Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask...
They're all friends. Can't we just go...
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious, so be careful what you say when you collect the keeps.
Are we really going with who? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime. Yes. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, but he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still... Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go...
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years.
Deal! Just
Julian chilies are a
Listen, let me tell you how it
Julian chilies. Great, this should be enough. I'll get started on the Julian chili chicken. When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
great! See, how did...
Not you again. I told you.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, it didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why, but I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Let him go, so... his big...
How did you know? We didn't even see...
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. Here, take this. It's a top of the line today. Business is...
Wow!
So, having found me... I see. I've got an errand to run.
Reminiscing about old times.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan Sao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all... I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to...
Seems like you already know what's going on.
I think she mentioned it. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help. Hey, who's that skulking around?
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Sungzu was talking about. Let's head back.
The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
My thanks to both of you. Okay, I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern, no matter what the days may bring.
As for the matter of Big G...
But if you get the chance, please let... And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have... We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the...
You're back already? Sooner than You didn't go spilling the beans.
Does Paimon look that unreliable?
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsake. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well. Because guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most...
So what about us? Does it matter if...
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over. So listen to everything I say.
But Paimon's scared. But like Hu Tao says...
A bitter pill to swallow.
Wow! What is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time! This place doesn't feel at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little, how do people normally put it, pomp and ceremony?
Paimon's pretty sure that's not how people put it.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
A bitter pill to swallow.
Go! Phew! Go! Huh?
Mind the side effect.
Phew!
Bitter pill to swallow.
Go! Cross over! Higher, higher, pants on fire! Go! This isn't good! Phew! Go!
The doctor was...
Phew! Huh?
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Phew!
Mind the side effect. A bitter pill to swallow.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Go! Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Huh?
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
Finally!
That's exactly the point.
So that's the...
Yep.
What? The doctor will see you.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll—
Are you clients? Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me in. My name is Everyone said I can keep— It's all the same.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long yell it, isn't that kind of—
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
All right, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending
That's your wish?
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one for everyone. No,
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, it's tough getting rich. Don't put all—
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lantern, yeah!
Anyway,
Me?
Huh?
It brings back.
It's been— Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked each of them for Little Wu's become a chef.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our child anyway.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over.
Take the hint?
Monk's already— As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor during the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was—
They must have paid a huge—
After generations, Liyue Harbor— By that I mean, it took a long time. What you make of my words is up to you. We live in— Huh?
What kind—
I just mean— I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you—
I won't, I promise. Now that I know that my—
I also want to thank you.
So you should also—
How?
We'll see you later, Big G.
Not like that.
No, I'm sorry.
Nah. Don't.
All right.
He's gone then. I thought that closure.
So,
Well, that's why I envy my friends so much.
That's right. So enjoy your life.
Either way,
No worries. It's a—
aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border. I'll keep my eyes open.
You don't sound like—
I'm not an expert on—
Stop saying—
Relax. I'll help you look for the—
reasons?
The spirits we saw, but I've never seen— This means that because—